What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Average Joe, back at you guys with another video. Um, so let me just let y'all know, I was going for a little bit because I had a couple things I had to do, but like literally, there's supposed to be two other videos before this video, but one video, I did, I didn't like it because I didn't, I stopped it like before it even got started, and it was basically, a cooking video because I did a spicy miso portobello mushroom burger with Asian guacamole, which was banging. Like I'll post the pictures like here or wherever. I don't know where I'm posted, but yo, it was banging. But like the whole thing, it was my first time cooking it, so it was like I was kind of going slow, and it kind of was relatively all over the place. 'Cause I've cooked before. I have no problem cooking. But it was like my first time cooking and recording and try to like explain the ingredients and go through the instructions. So it was like really messy, and then it was kind of taking too long, and I was getting hungry and hungry, and you know it was just like I was like, I'm just gonna scratch this idea. Then the second video that was supposed to go up, it was about the car, because like one day as I was going to work, literally one of my tires went flat on I-4, so I didn't go to work. And I spent money to go get the tire changed and everything. Thankfully, nothing was wrong with the rim, whatever. It wasn't bent. I didn't ruin the rim as I was driving. But this light came on, like I got off immediately, so no damage done. Cool. But somehow, in some way, later that night, the same light comes on. I'm like, it can't be for that brand new tire. So once again, smart intellectual man that I am, I pulled over, and like I'm looking around. I look at my other back tire, and I'm like, that's kind of looking a little, little flat. And my guy, when I tell you, I was like, yo, are you serious? I was like, I just paid earlier today to get the other tire done, and now my passenger side tire went down first. Passenger rear tire went down first, and now all of a sudden my driver rear side tire went down first. And like the craziest thing is, like, I guess I didn't check the driver side, no, the passenger side tire thoroughly to see like if there was a nail, whatever. Because like all I knew was just flat. It was like just mad flat. Like it was like a pancake flat. It was just whatever. And I was like, I couldn't find any like nail, screw. I just knew it was just mad flat. It was just like, it wasn't like that before I left home. It was, pumped up, full of air, all that. But the passenger side tire, there's like a whole, strap metal. Like it's like a long piece of strap metal, like bent and whatever, that punctured through the tire. And I was like, it was like through the sidewall, so there was no point of trying to get like a plug or anything for it. So it was like, I did the whole video on that. And like, I liked that video. The video was like pretty dope. But the thing about why that video never got uploaded, because like I got one part of like early in the day when the first tire went off. There was a second part that's like 8 minutes long that was supposed to go in to fill in that little space, and like, blase blah. And like the two other parts for the one that was at nighttime when the second tire went flat, that was in. But that second part of the first tire that went flat, I know that was mad confusing. I replayed that in my head as I was saying. I was like, well, that's kind of mad confusing. So there's two parts to every tire. Two parts of the video for every tire. There's not no two parts of every tire. It might be, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, or whatever. But basically, for the second part of the first tire, the second part of the video of the first tire, that was relatively the main thing I needed. And it won't download. Like for some reason, it keeps saying the video is processing, the video is processing, the video is processing. But it was like, yo, how long can this video be processing? I was like, it's been 2 days. I was like, all my other videos are working. All the other videos download perfectly. It's just waiting for that one piece. But I was like, you know what? It's already been 3 days since the event, and it's like, I was like, I don't want to post old stuff. I want to post something, currently new, or like a day old that, it's not like too far behind. So it was like, I just scratched it. I'm like, now I'm just doing this video. I don't know what this video is really about, It might be just an update video. I'll probably say it's probably too late now. 5 minutes into the video, I can't say well, but I about to tell this how it's been a rough couple of days. But anyway, you know, happy Memorial Day. Shout out to all the veterans, you know, first responders, all that. You know, we're proud. We thank you. You know, shout out to my sister because she's a vet. Well, she's technically a veteran because she's in the army. My stepfather, he's in the military, he retired from the military, so he's a veteran. So, you know, take time to thank, you know, your loved ones that, you know, serve or on the front lines, you know, ambulance, you know, police, and like military, like all that. You know, I'm probably missing like a whole bunch of other categories, but, you know, all first responders and military, active and, you know, retired, you know, we thank you for your service. Yo, high key, like, today is like a rainy day, and like I don't want to do anything. I'm about to go inside and cook. But like I don't know what I'm about to cook though, because I'm fasting right now. You know, actually, you know what? I might let me go inside. Let me show you what your boy can do in the kitchen. So I'm back. You know, unfortunately, I still have not eaten yet, but I think I'm changing it up right now. So, like I told you guys, one of the videos I wasn't able to do because I didn't let Kyle, you know, it all played out and me explaining everything. So, why not try to give it a second run? Like, a lot of things, I shouldn't say a lot of things went wrong with doing the spicy miso portobello mushroom. But it was just like, some things just wasn't feeling natural. And now, you know, since I already did it, so I relatively already know relatively what, you know, I need. And like I should say I know the measurements very well, but I know, you know, the ins and out of it. So, you know what? Let me go and I'm gonna just go and get a second try. Like, I already have all the stuff in the house. All I need is just to get what is it? All I need to do is just go get mushrooms and just go get like a bigger bun, and that's relatively it. So that's what your boy's about to go do. Get back. Let me go to the grocery store. Now I'll be back. Don't miss me too much because it's gonna be as quick as 1, 2, 3. I'll be back. Welcome back in my lovely family's home. So, thankfully, today I have a special guest if he ever decides to come over here. But basically, I can't find everything. We have everything we need, and this is, come here. This is my little chef that's gonna help me clean. Well, not help me clean, but help me cook today. So, relatively what you need for the spicy miso portobello mushroom burger, you need 2 portobello mushrooms, sesame seed oil, rice wine vinegar. Even though on some of the stuff it says white wine vinegar, rice white wine vinegar is basically the same thing. You need some chives, salt, of course, pepper, of course.
And you need flour.
No, we don't need flour for this. Sriracha, red peppers, yeah. Sesame seed, carrots.
And also,
Just get like the sliced up
did
carrots.
you say that kids
You gotta-
don't do this at home?
You-
Did you
Say it.
Kids don't do this at home?
So you have a free warning. He's my little helper. He's not gonna be touching the grill because you will need to grill the buns and the mushroom. So he will not be touching that. He'll be doing all like little measure. Oh, at the same time, my parents are watching a movie, but they knew I was cooking and I was gonna do a video. So it's not like anything's new. Anyway, for sure get some sliced up carrots. Like I said, I already have majority of the stuff this spot is in the bag. And you also need miso. So you're gonna need, it doesn't really matter the color, just make sure you get paste. The only place I was able to find this at was at Whole Foods. It's like $8. Oh, excuse me. My mother found it at Whole Foods, so I went to Whole Foods and go get it. I'm for sure have the link down for like where I found the recipe at, and also like all the other recipes I might try with it. It's all on the same page. I'm gonna continue looking at them. But let me go ahead and get some of this stuff measured out, and Bryce is gonna help me do some of that. So also, I forgot to add Get a soft avocado. The first time I did this, my avocado wasn't soft. So it was like my guacamole was horrible. Like literally, I'm using knife after knife after knife, fork and spoon to get my avocado right because it was so hard. It was like a brick. So for sure, say it again. What's the emphasis?
Use soft guacamole.
Avocado, but he gets the gist. I went a couple steps ahead, read ahead a little bit. So basically, so there's three parts of this recipe. So basically, there's like a coleslaw. There's a coleslaw that you make with it, and then there's guacamole, and you know the mushroom burger where you add the miso, the sriracha, and everything to that. So what I did, I'm gonna go ahead and take it upon myself. I added a half a teaspoon of salt. I added a half a teaspoon of sugar. I used my potato. I used my mother's potato peeler to do half of a cucumber. Also, in part of the instructions, you're supposed to use a scallion, but I just used the last two I had, and I just cut them diagonally. They're already in there. So now is the time where I add the two.
Nerf guns spotted.
Nerf gun did not sponsor this video, but now this is the point where I added 2 teaspoons of the rice wine vinegar. Then I add probably like no more than a handful of carrots to this recipe.
Ari, do you get money for doing these videos?
Not yet, but mom just, I don't know. Mom is, the reason why mom's walking kind of slow, and while there's a Nerf gun in the background, because my co-cook is over there playing around with his Nerf gun. Mom just got back from surgery a couple days ago, so she's walking around a little sore. So, like I said, no more than just a handful of it. So, like my biggest thing was my mom gave me the great advice when I did the first time to use the potato peeler to do the cucumber in the sink, because the simple fact that since I'm just doing it so much, it's gonna be flying everywhere, and I didn't want to pick it up all the counter or whatever got into the bowl got there. So you got the basically the recipe requires 2 cucumbers, but I only use like half, and I got like a whole bunch, and I still have a lot left in there. So now, after you do all that, now you start to mix it, you know, kind of like a salad. So it's like a coleslaw. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that, and I'm I'll do the mixture. I'm gonna do the mixture. But now I'm gonna do the mixture. Then now I'm gonna go ahead and do the miso part, to where you know I add the miso paste, so I can put on the portobello mushrooms. That's what sauce comes in. That's what that comes in there. So now to make the miso paste and make the spicy miso, you need what? You need 1 tablespoon of miso, which I'm about to get right now. This is one of the, like, it looks weird, but high key, it's really good. I never tasted it. I didn't even try it. I didn't even try it on the first video.
Thank you so much for teaching us about mining. Thank you.
I don't even know. I don't even know what relatively. I'm sorry. It's like Ellen's in the background, so I'm like listening to her. But basically, so yeah, you add 1 tablespoon of miso, and another tablespoon of sesame seed oil. Oh God, I have the wrong thing. That would be good right now. So, like I said, sesame oil, 1 tablespoon.
Every year, but they still need our help, especially because of COVID-19. So check out LALN.com today. Shop for yourself and help.
A teaspoon of sriracha already poured in, because it would take it too long to do it by itself. Just a small handful of salt. Also a handful of black pepper. what's really about to be the tricky thing is because you gotta whisk. Well, you gotta whisk it. My best advice would to be actually it's gonna be. Let's just say it's gonna be a lot of different. I'm sorry, my co-host is right now shooting a Nerf gun and losing his mind. But honestly, even best believe you need three bowls. You need your salad, you need your avocados, you need your mace, you need your paste for your burger. So for sure, just be ready. So basically, what I did on the first one, I just mix this all together. And for sure, you better taste test this. So you know what you need to add. If you need to add a little bit more, add a little bit less. And as you mix this, bro, you start to smell that sriracha, and you be like, So, kind of like so it gets like this consistency, you know? And even though it looks like it's not a lot, but when you start spreading it on the portobello, you'll have a lot left over. Trying my best not to make a mess in mom's kitchen, because they had to pull this up. Like I said, we're doing this vegan stuff here. And to explain my fast, I'm not going fully vegan. So like, best believe this is like what I use or like what I try to eat on the fast. This is all brand new. Like I said, this is all brand new. Like this is like the first time me cooking like a vegan meal. Well, technically second time is like the first experience after like a year and almost 5 months of like doing. But yeah, so it's like it's something else. Like this is like I don't know. I just got tired of eating like the little. I have like fish fillets, spicy wings or whatever, chicken nuggets. And, I got chicken tenders back there. Whoop. And like I just found out, I have ice cream. And shout out to Publix because now I have a peanut buttery cocoa chip made with what? If it focus? Come on now, focus. I don't want to focus. Made with almonds and coconut. So best believe now I got a sweet treat for tonight. And I for sure deserve it. So the 2 things out of the 4 things that's done is the coleslaw is done, the miso's done. Now it's time for that avocado. Well, like I said, for sure get an ace off avocado. You will learn quickly. You get a hard avocado, you try to cut it and slice it and get that little thing out. Yo, it's horrible. So basically what you need to make a guacamole, avocado, some chopped ginger. I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot the chopped ginger. That was one thing I was supposed to add to the chopped ginger. You need chopped ginger. You need a tablespoon of chopped ginger. 1 tablespoon. We need 1 teaspoon of white wine vinegar again. 1. So it's done with that. But sesame seeds get everywhere. So it's literally kind of like what I did with salt and pepper. I call her a walking boiled egg. I might do just half. So 1.5 for sure. Once again, salt and pepper. I'm gonna add that now. Yeah, it should have moved over a little bit. You could have saw it, but darn it! You're having a girl, right? Yeah, I'm having a girl. Having a little girl. So, fun fact, Kevin Hart's having a girl. She's unbelievable. She is. She's so happy at the fact that through these days, just to be around. Go ahead and throw some chili flake in there. Just or just kind of be with the fam through these months. So this is the not using a measurement like I should. Hear this much through a pregnancy in general in my life. So it's been refreshing.
Yeah. Look, are you?
Yeah.
Hold on, Bubba. So just a little bit of chili flake. Not
Forced to be home, obviously, then, and that
not
was a
too
long
much.
time. You
Like I said, not too much, but just enough that fills the cup.
Well, I thought you
Got
was
that in there.
chilling. Y'all want to do something? Y'all
Got
want to
that
make
in
a
there.
TikTok? You know, it sound like
This is
doesn't
for.
sound like my cup of tea. I don't know
Hi,
what
mother.
that is. What is that?
How you feeling today? That's good. Get a half
Fun, but I
the
always win.
avocado.
which I think I
Ooh.
already know, but because I
Oh.
told you. We'll be back.
Oh, how much easier this was. Last time I was like,
We'll be cutting in half when we come back.
Yeah, but I thought we were staying till
unfortunately.
morning. I was like, yo,
So now you have to.
and I left. I never
Oh, how easy this is. Nurse.
2011.
He saw Kevin Hart and lost his mind.
Now, the world turns again to Central Florida for American astronauts. American rockets launched from American soil. Join space expert Dan Billow and Jim Payne for Ready for Launch. America's return to space. Tuesday at 7 p.m.
And for everyone that knows. So I perfectly sliced it and everything. Oh. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know. Last time I did not do this right. How easy this was able to scoop out? Yo, I'm literally so happy.
We're ready when you're ready. We're taking every precaution to keep you safe.
We are social distancing.
You know?
We're checking staff and patient temperatures at every entrance. And quarantining
Like,
patients as
boy,
necessary.
like this one right here, this should be easy. Yo, I think I'm done. I think I'm literally done. Like, yo, your boy can throw down some guacamole here. Let's see. Let's see what it tastes like. It's the guacamole, so the coleslaw. Sorry how messy everything is. So, the miso, the guacamole, and the coleslaw. So as the buns are starting to toast, now this is where, you know, the buns are not going to take long to toast. Probably like 2 more minutes until like the grill is actually hot enough. But basically,
The clearly stronger choice for you.
right now this is where, you know, you add, you know, your
Over the years,
miso.
we've been able to do some amazing military reunions on our can't close it because it's going to burn the top and the bottom. I just need just to burn the inside. So I got like a minute left. Then it's time for the portobello. And as like the portobello's on, I'm gonna go ahead and start scooping in the avocado on top. And literally, the magic will happen. Be back in 5 minutes. Or actually, no. I'm gonna go ahead and start. Dressing everything. So, enjoy. think it's fair. I thought I was gonna have enough. The first time didn't look this good. Okay, I was just flatten it out.
Care for your baby? Eat it your own. And hand-inspired perfect diaper, free of parabens, no harsh ingredients. New Huggy Special Delivery.
Ma, how does it smell? How does it smell? The mushroom. The mushroom.
Oh, I can smell your fries, babe. Oh, I smell it.
How does it smell?
Good.
Don't just say that because I'm new.
How come you don't have your water and going in the sink?
That's a very good question. I got 2 more minutes. It is almost that time, boys and girls. You know? I got the so you know that's how you know it's the end of the black household. If you cooking, you gotta be ready to clean after. Especially using my mother's utensils. And boys and girls, it's time to do that ultimate reveal. Watch out, watch out. Let's see. Ooh, yes. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. And the biggest thing with, cooking with the mushrooms is so juicy right now. I wish I could cut it, but I know the juice is going to just continue to flow. So, this is the spicy miso portobello mushroom burger. I guess I'm also taking my first bite. I gotta take a picture of this.
Huh? You want me to make you some marshmallows?
Memorial Day in Central Florida. We've got lots to cover today in holiday business in this new normal, and we are counting down to Wednesday's historic launch from the Space Coast.
I believe it.
Good job. But thank you for tuning in. This is your boy Average Mitchell. Like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. The recipe and where I found this on the site will be all in the link below. Y'all have a wonderful Memorial Day. Be safe out there. Shout out to Brian.
Brian said, Ari's finishing up his video.
Brian, come here. Come here. This is the outro. You gotta say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye.
Happy Memorial Day. Always support your veterans and all your first responders. Be safe. Stay quarantined if you are quarantined. I try my best to stay quarantined. When you leave the house, wash your hands. When you come back in the house from being out, wash your hands. Your boy's out of here.